Alright, hello, Happy New Year. Thank you for checking out this video. This one's going to be a little bit different. Recently, this company, T238, got in touch with me on one of my old videos on my old MP7 and said they think their tracer unit would look great on an MP7. Would I like one to test? I said, yeah, sure. I'll check it out. Message me on Instagram. So they got in touch on Instagram and they wanted me to show it on an MP7. I kind of think it looked sick on my Mark 23, and I got a bunch of other pistols to kind of try it on as well. But basically, I figured I'm gonna just document the entire experience because I've never used a tracer before. I've never owned a tracer before. This one looks like it's got some extra cool features like packed into it that make it more than just a tracer unit. And it's got this sort of, you know, the unique sort of squared off design, like modern design, but was also the reason why I thought it would look great on the Mark 23, because those of you may know, the prototype suppressor for the Mark 23 was like a squared off one. So, enough yapping. We're gonna get all up in here. And yeah, I've not even taken it out of the box yet. I did buy some tracer BBs for it. I don't know if it's gonna need charging up first or whatnot, but yeah. So full disclosure, I was obviously like sent this, I haven't paid for it. But you know, I'm going in completely neutral here. I've never owned a tracer before. I'm not gonna have any sort of bias towards me spending money on it. So, you know, I don't wanna look stupid for spending money on things that turn out to be disappointing. I guess that's like the flip side to it, but yeah, I didn't buy this, it was sent to me, but that's not going to stop me from giving it, you know, an honest review. And I'm not really too sure, you know, what to expect. I'm going in with zero expectations. I kind of wanted to keep it that way. I've not really researched it too much for that reason. I just wanted to kind of keep my mind completely neutral. So it's a very nice box. It came very well packaged in like a shitload of bubble wrap. I think I've still got it. Like, look how much bubble wrap that is. Yeah, this packaging's top notch. It's very, very bougie. Like, gives the impression that it's, you know, a luxury accessory, and it's really well packaged inside here as well. If it was black foam, I think that'd look cooler, but there's some cool stickers. Metallic stickers. I've got Beans in the background begging me for attention. He's got food, he's got water. I'm sure he'll make an appearance momentarily. So we've got a bag of tools and stuff. I did see a video that they posted on their Instagram saying make sure you like lock down these bits or it'll fall off. Now I believe we've got a 16mm, which would be perfect for this, going straight on. Currently my Mark 23 suppressor has to have an adapter on it, so I don't have a 16mm suppressor, so it looks a little bit goofy, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how this looks on here. So then we've got some, or maybe that's the 16mm one, I'm not sure. We'll figure that out in a minute. Let me get to the main event. Oh, it's not too heavy, but it feels substantial, like, you know, it's well made. Oh, that is really cool. So again, I had no idea what to expect here, but yeah, the finish is like superb. It feels really durable. Obviously, like the one thing I was initially kind of worried about was, what if this gets shot? Like, you know, but yeah, no, I'm not worried about that at all. All right, let's have a little look at how that. Beans agrees. That's pretty cool. Oh, I turned it on. Right. Meters per second, round per second. So this has got a built-in chronograph, which is pretty sweet. There we go. Chrono on, tracer on. I should probably read the manual. Okay, so you navigate through the menus left and right and up and down, and then so on this menu here, chrono off, on, tracer on, off, red, green, blue. So you can pick the color here. It's really intuitive, like it's super easy to use. Obviously, if you've ever had any sort of tracer, really, the controls are quite minimal. Or I suppose like maybe a MOSFET. I'm not sure what that is. Is that BB weight? 0.25? Cool. Well, I mean, it has power, so that's cool. I wasn't expecting it to come, well, I didn't know if it would come charged or not. So, I'm not sure how to test it. Right. Yeah. So obviously a BB needs to go through the sensors to actually set it off. But yeah, pretty cool. I've got I can't put it on this USP compact, but because I don't have a threaded barrel, but I do think it would look fucking wicked on there. I mean, that's my end game with this. I think like this is making me want to get a threaded outer barrel for my Marui USP compact, so that I can have it on there, because that's assassin as fuck. I love that. With a thread adapter in here as well. Similar vibe, you know what I mean? Like that is like super assassin. And same again, the Beretta. I think the color scheme of the Beretta even makes it more so. I don't know, what do you think? I really like the design. I'm not too much of a fan of having the carbon fibery pattern. But you know, that is a real thing on real steel firearms too. Maybe if they could put this tech into a suppressor that looks like the original prototype Mark 23 one, I think that would go down a treat, because the Mark 23, I know this is the gas blowback one, but you know, the Mark 23 is such a popular airsoft pistol that I think something like that might be a good idea for them. Right, so here's the MP7. Bloody Allen keys for flash hiders is a pain in the butt. Multiple tools required for these TM MP7 adapters. I should have put a little O-ring on it, it's my bad really. Right. So which of these is the 14? Probably this one. Should have read the instructions, but we're just going at it like, you know, typical man fashion. That goes in there. Line that up, and I'm guessing if it's as intuitive as you may believe. That's a nice little touch. Branding on the bags. Right, so you have 2 screw holes. I'm not sure why. Maybe we can adjust how much we want it to stick out. I'm not sure if we need to put both of these screws in. We shall see. That's in. It's not in the right place. Let's put both in. I'm not really sure. There's like one hole on the piece that goes in there, but then 2 screws, so neither of them go into that hole. I'm probably doing it wrong, so do bear that in mind. Right. going to be wobbly on there. I'm not really too sure how to do this properly, but let's just see how it looks. It is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. You know when you can just kind of see something before you can see it properly? Alright, yeah, so I'm not sure which way up is going to be best on here, maybe the other way, but oh, that is pretty fucking cool, you know? Right, let's see what we can do about this being wobbly as balls. I guess maybe the hole in the actual piece that I put in is for getting it off of your threads. That would make sense. And these are just to clamp it down. It doesn't really matter where they contact it. Yeah, that's cool. Let's get an extendo in there. Oh, completed picture. Right. Beautiful. Okie dokie. So what now? Is it just gonna work? Is it? Right, let's get a battery up in here. Hey, Bella. Benefit for me of doing it with the MP7 AP is that it's quite quiet. The well one was even more quiet, to be fair. Like this isn't as quiet, but that's pretty cool. That looks awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what this does. I'm also keen to see what like regular ammo does to it as well, so we might have a play around with that too. I shoot it into a bag, and then I think it's kind of dark outside, so we might have to move this outside for a bit. I've never used tracer ammo before, obviously. I've never owned a tracer, so I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna shoot into a bag. Not really gonna be able to get the bag in picture. I just want to see if it's working before I take it outside and stuff. So, oh yeah, that is friggin' awesome. I don't know what color that was. Can I change? Put the safety on, and I'm just gonna see if I can change it from FPS to from MPS to FPS. That would be good. Oh, auto shutdown after. That's pretty cool. We'll put it up 40. Unit. Oh yeah, there we go. So you go to unit and you can go FPS, RPS. That's cool. This is so cool. I've not had to look at the instructions once. I've never used a tracer before, so I have that. But yeah, I don't know if you can see this. That is fucking awesome. So that's it on red. RGB red. So we can go yellow, cyan, blue, pink, white, green, just a straight up laser. That is so cool. 190 feet per second with 0.25s, which for you know, Tokyo Marui, that's what you're really looking at. Although, to be fair, let's compare that to my other chrono, because I think my other chrono, it'd be interesting to see if there's a difference. Really sorry, I don't know where I've put my other chrono at the moment. Could be in a number of places, and I just kind of want to focus on this for now. So let's see. Tracer BB's back in. I just want to see if it will do anything with regular ammo, because like, yeah, there was tape on the tracer on. I want to see what it does with regular ammo, because like, I don't. It would be nice to not have to buy a different type of ammo if I want to play indoors, but you know, beggars cannot be choosers. So let's just see what it does. I'm gonna put some regular 2.5 bio 2.5 to it. Yeah, I mean, it still makes them glow. It's really seems to be like really powerful, so it's still making them glow. Right, you know what? Enough fucking around in here. Let's get this outside and give it a proper go. See what dynamic does. See where they changed the tracer there. See what else we got. It's rainbow, because that one was kind of rainbow, right? Alright, it's changing the light. Obviously the BBs are green. So, yeah, I just look at the green. I've never used a tracer before, so I just look at the green and I'm like, oh, it's all green, but you've got to look at the light that's coming out. The BBs are going to be green. It's the light that's going to change. So let's just go for pink. Sorry, white. Let's try yellow, kind of a muzzle flash. Yeah, you get the point. It's awesome. All right, so that was pretty cool. I hope you'll agree that that was pretty cool. Obviously, again, bear in mind, I've never used a tracer before. I've never really had much interest in using a tracer before. To be honest, I find that suppressors are supposed to suppress muzzle flash. So why would you want your suppressor to give you muzzle flash? But in all honesty, like, being able to see where your BBs are going like that in the dark, I'm sure it probably works quite well during the daytime as well. That is quite a useful thing to be able to do, to be able to see where your bullets are actually going. So yeah, I mean, was I interested in tracers before this? No, not really, but am I now? Yes. I'm actually really looking forward to taking this to like an indoor CQB game. It is the time of year for it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to fiddling around with this a bit more. It's really cool. It feels really robust. I'll probably do a durability test of it and see if it can be bumped around a bit, and see how much abuse it can take. I might even shoot it with something that's overpowered just to see what that's saying too. So yeah, if you want to see, you know, my experience with this tracer unit over the next few months and stuff, make sure you've subscribed to the channel and you hit the notification bell so that you get updated when I release videos. But this is awesome. I do actually quite like it. I quite like how it looks on this as well. It does kind of work. If it was just straight up flat black, it would obviously work a bit more better. But yeah, I mean, for the rest of the video, we're just going to play around with it on some of my other guns and see how it looks. So let's get it off of the MP7 with the included Allen key. Just loosen these, and then we don't need to even take the bit, like the threaded bit, off. We can just slip that off. It's made a couple of marks where it indexes in there, and then this hole, I believe, is for you to use to loosen this off the threads. So that's good. That means it's not going to get stuck on your threads. This is obviously without reading any of the instructions, so take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt. But let's get this guy. So that's not threaded, which is kind of weird. How the fuck is that gonna work? Don't know. Let's just see. I was under the impression that was gonna be threaded too. That's a bit annoying. I was actually mostly looking forward to running this on the Mark 23. So that may not be a goer right now. Yeah, nah, that's not happening. Oh, that's annoying. What's that for then? Don't know. If you know what this other little 16mm thing in here is for, go ahead and let me know, please, because I would like to know. Does that close it? That does close it. With the screws in at the side of it, it closes it. So let's just see if it stays on. We'll fire it a few times and see if it stays on. We'll test it into the bag again as well, because I think that's a good little test. Cats are going at it. Again, I may have to intervene. Now, I don't want it to be misaligned, because I don't want... Nice one. Durability test! It still works. Okay, let's go ahead and use it with the adapter that comes with the suppressor. Bit annoying, but oh well. With a bit of help from a wrench, we got this off. Sorry T238 for just chucking this all over your packaging. Right, let's get this on here. And then get this out. I could I just use, so they're the same diameter, so I might just be able to use my adapter. Will that go? Oh, keep throwing that on the floor. Will that go? That, oh, game changer. Right, my 14 to 16mm adapter just fits into the piece. So if I just clamp this down how I do the adapter that they include with it, maybe that will work more better. Might not align, and actually, you know what, I think it does need a bit of slack, because the barrel comes back a little bit on this when you fire it. Yeah, see, the barrel, actually this is why that Assassin's pistol didn't fucking work in New York the other week. Right, so it is gonna need a bit of room to move back, because it doesn't have a Nielsen device that moves suppressor out the way of the barrel when the barrel tilts and comes back. Nerdy gun shit. Right, I have just got a couple of horrible marks on my adapter now as well, which is a bit of a fucking bit of a pain in the dick, but nonetheless, let's just get that down on there. Idiot. Right. Get this guy in. So, I mean, it doesn't look as cool, but it doesn't look as cool as it being like just flush on there. But now, at least it's on, you know. And it is still pretty cool. So yeah, that is actually pretty badass. Cool. Let's shoot this into the bag. KWA Mark 23 mags, as such, a ball ache to load, but right, move you out of the way. So I need to spend more time with sort of, you know, tightening up the thread in and stuff like that. It is what it is. Right, how do you handle gas flowback, buddy? Pretty fucking cool. On 0.25, that's pretty spicy, right? That's cool. I'm into it. I'm into it. Alright, I think we're out of balls. Yep. Sweet, so works real good on there. Real good. What else should we try it on? We got the bag, we got the time. This has, it's gonna be easy to pop this just straight on because it's just the threads, it's not like a fucking adapter like the other one. But this has a extended barrel, so I wonder if this works, where, you know, the sensor seems to be quite far down, and this might look pretty fucking cool. Bit random, but it does actually look really cool. Oh yeah, no, I'm into that. All right, let's get this loaded up. Now, I've not actually shot this gun much since building it from parts, so don't really know how it's even going to function. But you know, VFC mags are so much easier to load than the fucking MWS ones. Right, that'll do. So yeah, I've not shot this VFC 416C much since building it. I have, you know, played around with it a bit. I've not shot actual BBs through it, so this could be pretty disastrous. Into the bag. Rate of fire is pretty slow, but yeah, it's cool. I really like it on that. So, what do we reckon? I think that's cool. It's going to make a great addition to my CQB game for sure. Maybe even to the outdoor vibes too, by the looks of it, because I mean, it just works. And it works real good. So full auto, not a problem. Good, consistent. I like that it's got a built-in chrono. I do really like that. That is very helpful. I would still like to see where it sits with my own chrono. Let's have a look at what those results were there. So yeah, that's kind of. I was under the impression that this was shooting hot. Last time I chronoed it, it was doing like 380 something, but that definitely didn't feel like that powerful. And the results are sort of here. We're looking 332 to down to 283, so like a 50 FPS difference. As I fired off that full auto burst. So yeah, and before that it was the Mark 23 doing 320. So yeah, I mean, the chrono seems to be accurate to my understanding. I like the sensors right at the end, so I can have an extended barrel going into it. That's a cool feature. It feels solid, it feels like robust, like it can take a bit of a beating, so I'll be looking forward to seeing just how much of a beating it can take. And yeah, let's get it back on the MP7. I think it would look insanely cool on this little USP compact, and I think regardless of the primary I'm running, or even if I'm playing outside, I think I'd put it on this as mostly, because that, I mean, come on, that looks fucking awesome. Same with the Berettas, it really works with the colour scheme of the Beretta, like the lighter tones and stuff on this really work with the lighter tones of the Beretta, so that'd be kind of fucking cool. I don't know, what do you reckon? I think that's a proper assassin vibe. And same with this, I really wish I had another pistol thread adapter to put these on, but you know, I will acquire some and I will make updates, because this is definitely becoming something that I'm going to be using regularly. So yeah, let's get it back on the MP7 and round off the video. Cool, so there we have it. The T238 Daybreak tracer unit with the chronograph built in. I think it's wicked. It's a wicked little toy, wicked little gadget. I can see where it'd be hugely useful in CQB. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Use the links down in the description to find where to buy it, and if you need any more info on it, there'll be some information and links and stuff all down there. You can also find links to their socials and stuff like that. Thank you so much for T238 for sending me this. It's been really cool. This is my first product that I've been sent to review, which is also really cool. So thank you very much for that. If you like this video and you want to see more of it from me, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the channel. It's nice to see my videos getting more and more views. I've got quite a lot of ideas planned for like how this year's gonna go in terms of this channel. So it's grown quite a lot in the last year. It's a lot slower than a lot of other channels, but for me, with the amount of time that I can find to put into it, it's pretty cool. It's nice to see this build a bit more momentum, and it's, you know, it's a cool way for me to enjoy my hobby in another way. So I really appreciate all the support. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much for watching. You're the best. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.